says you're bringing Alice back this afternoon.
Yeah, we're just off. I'll call round later.
Pat, can I have a word?
Sure.
Right, perhaps you could leave this in the car while we're in the hospital.
Thank you, darling. Sorry, Dee Dee.
Me and Ron wanted to invite you to... Well, it sounds a bit funny, but we're renewing our marriage vows in church. It's next Wednesday at 3:30. And I wondered if you could come. We're having a buffet and some drinks afterwards.
Well, that's very kind of you.
It might be a little difficult. It's midweek, you see. We're very busy at the moment.
And I might be working too.
You're back at work?
Oh, just from home on a freelance basis.
Oh, right. Well, maybe you could let me know the next day or two.
Yes, yeah,
Bye.
we'll do that.
Bye.
Hey, Gary, put that Techno. Nah, I want this one. Want some pepperoni on that?
There you go, £6 change. Thanks very much, and call again, sir.
Have you got any pepperoni sausage, please?
In the fridge, Rach.
Thanks, Mr. Salter.
Hey, what's all this Mr. Salter stuff? It's great to you, sweetheart.
All right, Greg.
Can I have some Cokes, please, Greg?
Help yourself, matey. All right, Jim.
All right. Listen, what we were talking about before.
Well, I had the idea that you wasn't really interested.
Yeah, well, I didn't quite get the full picture, did I?
Well, we'll go upstairs then. Hey, our son. Take over for a bit. Rachel and Lee will help you.
Oh, wait, Dad. You've got to go back to school soon.
Well, they won't miss you for a bit, will they?
Does it mean we can sag off?
I'll have to go back.
Don't be so soft. If Greg says it's all right, does it really mean we can bunk off school and stay here?
Suppose so.
Oh, he's brilliant, your dad.
Did you know Patricia Farnham's back at work?
What, already?
I don't think she should work at all. Not with a baby like that to look after.
Maybe they're hard up, eh?
I'm being serious. These modern mothers, some of them are more interested in their careers than looking after the children. And their baby does have problems.
I suppose so. Did she say anything else?
No, nothing. I just invited her and Max to the vows service.
You what?
Well, we have Berry Patchett with the Farms. Oh, they're a nice couple. Of course we should invite them.
Dee, it's not just the Farnhams, love. What are you doing inviting people?
Well, it's not going to break the bank. It's only a short service. And then back here for a few drinks and a finger buffet.
What flaming finger buffet?
Well, you can't invite people and not offer them food and drink.
Dee, this was supposed to be a private thing, remember? Just you, me and Father Heaton.
And what good's that?
I thought you wanted to renew our vows, not have a rerun of the royal wedding.
Ron, I want people to know. I don't want it to be a private thing. I want people to talk about us and see that we're together again. I mean, you didn't know what it was like when we were separated. I got tired of people feeling sorry for me and treating me like the deserted wife.
Yeah, but inviting every
I
time...
want to wipe all that away. Look, I've got you back, and I want everyone to know. And I want this ceremony to make it official. Oh, for goodness sake, Ron, I mean, the Barnums did it, so why can't we?
Oh, all right, but don't go OTT, eh? Still think it should be a private thing.
Ron, it is important to me. You'll come, won't you, Mike? Your dad and I have arranged to have our wedding vows renewed in church next Wednesday.
I heard.
Who told you?
Bev did.
What are you doing talking to her?
Well, I can't just ignore her, can I? I ran into her in the street.
Well, I suppose not. But just remember the misery she caused this family.
Look, Mum, I'm made up about this wedding vows thing, and I'll definitely be there, OK? Oh, let's have a look at her there.
You're beautiful, aren't you?
She certainly is. Back to normal now, eh? Thomas will be dying to see you.
Poor Thomas. Didn't get much attention this week, did he?
Oh, well, we can easily put that right. I'll pick him up right now and take him for a burger. Listen, you don't mind if we go and see a film, do you?
No, of course not. He'll love it.
Great. Right, come on, let's get this little one home then.
Let's make the christening a really big celebration.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
We could pick up some invitation cards, do it properly. I want everyone to see how well she's doing. How happy we are.
Day to remember, eh?
Yeah. And before you said, a day off, no work.
What do you mean you're actually going to turn my mobile phone off?
Come on.
You haven't told me anything about it yet. How can I say yes when I don't know what sort of a big job it's going to be?
I told you the other night. I'm just sounding people out.
Yeah. What, it's nothing to do with drugs?
No way. Look, I told you I'm not interested in all that.
But what is it then?
Something big. Something really worthwhile.
before a burglary.
Oh, aye. You're the expert on that, aren't you?
Look, that was necessary at the time. I was having trouble with my suppliers. I wouldn't touch anything like screwing houses as a rule.
Well, this is going to be bigger than screwing houses.
So why won't you tell me then?
Because it needs to be planned. I need people to tell me that they're definitely in. And then me and the blokes involved can start detailed planning, all right? And I don't want any mistakes, Jim. I want this one to go like clockwork. And I don't even care if it takes us a few months to set up either. This one is going to be a real class job.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
Look, I've heard fellas talking like that in the nick. Oh, yeah, the next one's going to be my pension. I've had this great idea for the big one. I'm going to be swigging champagne on the beach in Rio. Yeah, funny.
This is for real?
Yeah, but why won't you tell me then? Or is it just some fantasy from when you were banged up for 23 hours a day?
Look. It'll be a robbery. I don't know where, I don't know when.
Oh, aye, what? Vera Lynn's in on it and all, is she?
Look, if you're not interested, just walk away. Just wait till you read about it in the papers and then you can kick yourself for not being in on it, all right?
Well, prove to me you mean it then.
I've just told you I mean it.
Yeah, and you told me that you got banged up for a post office job. Maybe you didn't pay your poll tax, huh?
All right, all right. I'll prove it to you.
Oh, aye, what? Got a load of stuff left over from the post office job, have you? Hey? Tax discs and stamps. Leftover dog licences. You couldn't have been that brilliant, you got caught. Ooh.
Okay. I haven't used these. This is new equipment. The first step towards the big one. Now, do you believe me?
Yeah, just keep it down, will you, Greg?
Do you believe
Yeah,
me?
all right, I believe you.
Armed robbery. Big money. These are all the rage now.
And what would you use it like?
No way. It's just to scare people, isn't it? But who's going to step out of line with one of these pointing at them? So are you in?
Sorry, I think it's a bit out of my league, mate.
You what? After giving me all this hassle?
Yeah, well, I got involved with one once, didn't I? And it all went wrong. Someone got shot.
Yeah, well, maybe they were amateurs. It's like I said, this'll go like clockwork and we'll make loads of money.
And what are you looking for, like?
What are you looking for?
A new start. A new house. A big car.
Well, how much would it take for you to get a new start in life? 50 grand?
Mum, would it be alright if I borrowed a few tins out today for me and Katie?
Never mind, borrow. Take what you want.
Now, leave them, Jackie. I'll fetch you some from the shop.
Oh, will you? Told that.
Isn't it about time we told her our news?
What?
Well, your dad and I went to see Father Heaton, and we're going to have our marriage vows renewed in church next Wednesday.
What's it mean?
Well, it means that we're kind of getting married again and showing people that our problems are behind us and we're really back together again.
Oh, Mum, that's brilliant. I'm amazed for you.
I hope we can get the day off. We'll be having a bit of a do afterwards. I'd like Katie to come.
Oh, I'm sure she'll come. So, what are you getting in your outfit?
I don't really want to be spending. I was wondering about that green outfit. If I try it on, will you tell me what you think? I've lost weight since I last wore it.
Yeah, come on, let's go and see what it looks like.
Right, see you, Dad. I've got to get back to work.
Michael, just a minute, son. What are you doing going to see Bev?
But I wanted proof that Josh was mine, so she showed me the blood test letter.
How is she?
She's all right, I suppose.
How about Josh?
Fine. Look, Dad, about this wedding vows thing, are you really sure about it?
Why shouldn't it be? It's what everybody wants, isn't it?
How about you?
Well, I was a bit browned off having to see the priest and your mother making such a big deal of it, but if it's what she wants, why not? Why, have you got a problem with that?
Well, I don't like keeping all this away from me, Mum, Dad.
Michael, don't do anything rash, son, please. Think about your career first.
Yeah, but I should be doing something about it if Josh is mine. I offered her money when I could get some.
Did she accept it?
No, she doesn't want money. All she wants is you. But you don't want her back, do you? Dad?
No. No, son.
Pick it up. What are you doing behind here?
Greg says he doesn't mind. He lets us make our own pizza.
We should go if we knew what was going on. Where is it?
No, somebody mentioned me.
What are you doing letting kids behind the counter?
That's no problem. They were only helping out.
You know, Mick doesn't like the man getting round messing.
Listen, Greggs, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, see you later, Jim.
What's that scumbag doing upstairs? I told you, and Mick told you, he's not wanted round here.
Oh, well, he left something here the other night.
Oh, yeah, what?
Well, it was a tie. What's the big deal?
Just stay away from him, Greg. He's bad news. Shouldn't you two be at school?
School boiler's burst.
Oh, the old excuse is always the best, eh? Anyway, I don't want you hanging around here. Go for a walk or something. Go to the pigs.
Oh, I haven't got any money.
Couldn't you get some off your mum?
I can't.
Yeah, son. Take this and have a good time.
20 quid, Ace.
Well, you're just giving them 20 quid just like that.
So what? If you've got it, spend it. If you haven't, spend someone else's.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Greg.
Enjoy, enjoy.
Just so long as it's out of here, okay?
Hey. Lighten up, Mikey. They're only kids. You were one once, 100 years ago.
Thanks, Dad. I'll pay you back when I can.
What, a few cans? Don't be stupid. Here, take this as well.
Oh, Dad, I can't.
Jackie, take it, will you? And don't tell me it won't come in useful.
Okay. Dad, this church thing with me mum, you're not just doing it because you feel guilty about going off with Bev. You do really want it, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do, love.
I mean, you sure you want to get back with me mum?
Jackie, you know I do.
Well, I hope so. I couldn't stand to see her hurt all over again.
Go away, you're a divvy, you.
You're not listening to me. If you follow me, I can give you the chance to have everything. Just take
Betty will.
What's all that about?
Him? He only wants girls for one thing.
Who's that lad?
He took Casey into, going to bed with him. And all the time, he was going with the other girls living in Casey's old house. He's a perv. That girl wants to look out.
You sure about this?
Well, Casey wouldn't lie to me. Look, Dad, thanks for everything. I'll have to get back to work. See ya.
A relief from the evils of consumerism. Just hear what I've got to say. Just have a look. Just change your life forever.
Hey, you! We're sick of telling you to get lost, aren't we, eh?
I'm only talking to her.
Oh, yeah, creeping round young girls more like. And I wonder why. Now, go on, get lost.
Is he here again, is he?
There's nothing you can do about it.
Go on, you lot, beat it. And hey, stay away from this fella, do you hear?
Young minds might be a bit more open than yours.
He's been hanging around the kids. Mind you, you're into young girls, aren't you, eh? Forcing yourself on little Katie Rogers.
Oh, so he's a pervert then, is he?
He's the scum of the earth.
It's your minds that are perverted, twisted with lies and filth.
Is that right? Will you just do one? Go on, get lost.
I don't have to listen to your lies.
You heard. Bloody do one.
I could give him a good slapping, you know.
He certainly deserves one, all right.
Look, this isn't the answer, you know. We need a legal remedy.
Bing, isn't this something for the Residents Association? I mean, can't you call a special meeting or something?
Yes, of course. Nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Maxie, would you come to a meeting to discuss what we're going to do about that Simon creep?
Well, yes, but not tonight.
Well, all right then. How about next Tuesday evening?
What are you talking about, Bing? Next Tuesday evening? That's days away. We want to be doing something now.
I'm sorry, Ron. I'm rather booked up till then. I'm afraid it's Jean's over 55's club.
Well, what's wrong with now? Why don't we just go in the shop and thrash it out now?
Exactly.
I wasn't aware that you were a resident.
Yeah, well, I'm representing Mick in his absence.
Ah, yes. All right then, I suppose so.
Hey, Barry, we're having a meeting to discuss that Simon and his carry-on. Are you game?
Look, when he hasn't converted anyone, he'll get fed up and he'll go away.
Barry, this affects everyone. Look, as owner of these shops and a new householder on the close, surely you can find some time to attend a meeting of the Residents Association.
Yeah, all right, when?
In the shop now?
Max, are you available now?
Yes, I suppose so. What about the other residents? Shouldn't we get them?
No. We already have a quorum, and this is a matter of urgency.
Come on, then.
What's going on?
We're having a residents' meeting.
A residents' meeting in here?
Yes, it's an emergency meeting, actually. Right, now, is there anyone willing to take a record? You know, the minutes.
You're joking, aren't you?
Right, well, I'd like to welcome you all to this extraordinary meeting of the...
Bing, we don't need all that. Let's just decide how we're going to get shut of him.
As long as you realise it isn't down to me.
This is your property.
Yeah, the other day you were all for running him out of town, remember?
Yeah, but just think about it. What can I really do about it, eh?
Nobody's going to complain if you put the arm on him a bit, are they? Just frighten him like.
But what do you think I am, some sort of gangster?
Well, I think that Barry's right. He can't do anything, so why don't we contact the police? He's on bail.
On bail? It's absurd.
If he's on bail, it might be a breach of bail. He could have it cancelled.
I don't know why we don't just get together and give him a good hiding.
Please, let's keep this sensible, shall we?
I thought we were going to the multiplex.
It's an hour till the next showing.
Couldn't we hang around somewhere else? I don't want my mum or anyone seeing me second school.
Stop worrying about everything.
I think I'll go and get some sweets and stuff. Come on.
I thought we were going to spend it on seeing a film.
We'll still have money for the multi.
What's the point of sending them a letter from the Residents' Association? They're just lapping our faces.
A court injunction might be more effective.
Hey, well, that's going to cost money, so don't be looking at me.
Right. A letter to the local chief of police, then. An official complaint of nuisance.
What'll he use that for? Bog paper? He needs a good hiding or something to scare the daylights out of him.
Look, I've had enough of this. I'm getting off.
Barry, please, this is important.
Well, send me the minutes. I'm busy.
What's up with him? He was all for sorting them out at one point.
Probably because that Terry Sullivan's a friend of his, split loyalties and all that.
I don't think you're so well, are you, eh?
This is useless. Look, we need to get together, give him a good seeing to, and then if he comes back for more, we'll do it again.
I don't want any of that talk. That is tantamount to forming a vigilante group.
Yeah, well, it works in other places.
Look, I'm very sorry, but I'm going to have to take Thomas home. He's not very well. I'm sorry.
What's the matter with him?
Temperature.
Fine.
Sir Alex. So what are we going to do, Ben? I mean, what's wrong with a vigilante group?
It's taking the law into your own hands, Ron. Surely you realise that can go terribly wrong. I mean, look what happened to me when I tried to break up his party.
Yeah, well, if he sees we're weak, he'll carry on hassling our customers, won't he?
Greg's right, you know, Ben. We've got to do something about him soon. Look, why don't we just threaten him, scare him off, show him that we mean business?
I'm sorry. I want nothing at all to do with any of this. It's way out of the remit of a residents' association. Violence can only lead to more trouble. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to bring this meeting to a close at just 22 minutes past 3. Right, I'll see you anon.
Yeah.
He's right, Dad. You'll all just end up in lumber. You're better off waiting until he gets off.
Listen, Ron, I know where he hangs out. If no one else is going to do anything about it, how about you and me doing it?
I don't know, Greg.
Look, are you going to let a pervert like that get away with it? You told me yourself he's into little girls. Do you want nonsense like that hanging around the neighbourhood?
Yeah, but what if we get caught?
Look, no one's going to know about this. No one will see.
Yeah, okay then.
Right. Well, meet me by the path in the woods in half an hour.
All right, Mr. Dixon.
All right, son. Jackie, put the kettle on, really, love.
Seen these?
Where'd you get them?
Nicked them.
When, just now?
You're mad.
Why am I mad? What's mad about not wasting the money we've got on buying sweets? It's better this way.
Oh, show me how to do it. I want to learn how to do it.
You can't start robbing.
Why not? I want to. Will you show me, Gary, please?
No problem.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, I do wish Barry Grant would do something. I don't trust that Salter chap at all. He's a hothead.
Just forget about it, Dad. It's not important.
No, I suppose not. Yeah. Right now, Thomas. Come on, drink up. There's a good lad.
Come on, just a few sips for Daddy, then tomorrow we are going to McDonald's and then the cinema.
Oh, I'll have to take him to bed.
Yes, an early night. He'll be as right as rain in the morning.
Oh, God, look at his chest.
Hang on. If I'm not mistaken, that's chicken pox, I'm afraid.
Well, that's contagious. What about Alice?
Well, she's been breastfed, so she should be immune, but either way, I don't really fancy taking any risks.
No need to panic. He's not been near her, has he?
No, I don't think so.
Right, well, it's into quarantine for you, my lad. Come on, we'll take him next door.
What, now?
Well, yeah, we can't risk him coming into contact with Alice. Not after her illness.
Thomas, we don't want Alice to catch these nasty itchy spots, eh? So do you fancy going and spending the night with Grandad next door? That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I'll go and phone the doctor.
Are you sure you and Mum will be able to cope?
Yes, of course. One less thing for you to worry about. Come on, then. Quick as you can.
Sit up, eh?
Oh, God. Never rains, but it pours.
Aye, Crosby. Drinking in the afternoons now, eh? Is that what all you middle classes are like?
Don't be such a peasant. Besides, I hear a little bit of what you fancy does you good. And, I've been thinking. Maybe having a baby isn't such a bad idea.
You what? Defo?
Defo?
Ah, Pen, that's brilliant. I'm made up.
But first I'm going to have a check-up, just to make sure everything's okay.
Listen, you can have a specialist. Go private, anything you want.
If we do have a baby, it's going to change our lives forever. I need to know how committed you are.
I am. Very committed.
Yes, I'm sure you are, but for how long? I mean, people normally get married before something like this.
Hang on a minute, you're not proposing, are you?
No, not quite. But this can't just be another fling. A baby means we stay together. It's real commitment time, Barry.
I know. Look, it's what I want. Honest.
Good, me too. Well then, cheers.
Cheers.
You're around here.
What are you? How'd you find this?
Oh, Gary told me. This is it. Come on. Let's waste the place. If he's nowhere to sleep, he'll have to get off.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, what you doing? That's my home. That's all I've got.
That's tough.
We want you out of the area. Have you got that? Away from our kids.
Get your hands off me.
Oh, get off! Don't hurt me! Oh! Get off me, Greg! No! Greg, stop it! That's enough for God's sake! Greg, come on! Come on, Greg! Let's get out of it! Come on! Simon? 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 Oh my God, what have they done to you?